What's up, guys? It's Coach Lou. So my goal here is teaching you how to measure using your food scale. Now, in this video, we're going to be speaking on chicken, well, chicken primarily, but this is what you would do with all of the meat that has been cooked. I like to weigh chicken, turkey, beef, steak, pork, anything that's a meat-based protein. I like to measure that weighed, I like to measure it in grams after it's been cooked. And the reason why is because it's a heck of a lot easier to cook in bulk and then store it in something like a container and then take away from the container. And I'm going to show you how to do that from this perspective, instead of doing it from the raw position and slicing the meat, putting it on here, and trying to cut here and there. It just becomes kind of tedious, because then you're essentially baking in portions instead of just putting everything there and then measuring out later. So let me see how I'm doing this all one take, by the way, so I'm just trying to think as I do this. All right, first things first, I actually need to eat anyway. So first and foremost, you need a digital scale. I picked this one up at Walmart 2 years ago, for 20 bucks. And it has seen Australia, it has seen New York, it has seen Canada. And yeah, that's it. So take good care of it. These things last. You'll be able to find a good one on Amazon or Walmart, Kmart, whatever. My brand is Taylor, by the way. Some people actually, I know some brands are actually not as good as others. Mine is Taylor, and mine's been great. I need to eat right now. I need 200 grams of chicken right now to go as part of my meal. I already plugged it into my FitnessPal, and I know that that's the amount I need to eat. So first and foremost, there's two ways you can do this, okay? You can do it where you just turn on your food scale. All right, let that zero. Well, I gotta re-zero it now that it hasn't been on the table, because that's how it measures. So now my scale is, now it's zeroed. I'm doing this backwards, sorry. Okay, whatever case may be, if you turn on your food scale and it's zeroed, but you have no plate on it, and then you put on a plate, don't try adding to that number that's now showing 182 grams and then trying to figure that out. Just hit the zero button again, and now it's been zeroed with the plate on it. So I need, again, like I said, 200 grams of chicken. Obviously, I don't know the weight of this chicken that's in this bowl on this plate right now. So all I'm gonna do, instead of me just saying, okay guys, I'm gonna take 2 chicken breasts and I think it's 200 grams. No, what do? Boom. Put it on the scale, so much easier. 91 grams. So now I know I need to eat more. Put it on here. Now I'm at 137 grams. Okay, well I get to add another piece of chicken. 212 grams. Okay, so now this is when I personally, I don't care. Some people might, it might be easier for you to just cut your chicken up into strips, blocks, whatever case may be. 12 grams is not going to be significant. I can literally just take off an end. And all right, that's boom. And look, this one strip, I'll just put it back in the Tupperware and I'll have it later. Boom, 200 grams on the money. Okay, so that's literally, without prefacing this, it literally took me 30 seconds to do this. All right, put your plate on the scale, turn it on, put the food there, eat. Now you got your food. Now, from a packaging standpoint, let's say you want to start prepping your meals, and you know that every meal 2 or 3 that you've had, meal number 1 and meal number 2, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's going to be, chicken and pasta and some sauce, right? There goes your Tupperware. Boom. Let's say you have, I don't have 3 with me right now, but let's say you have 3 Tupperware. All right, so you put 150 grams here, 89, 88. And so see, 143 grams. That last little strip from before, throw that in there. Boom, 150. Actually 149. Yeah, 149, 150, etc. All right, there goes your first meal with 150 grams of chicken. Then you can toss that over to the side. You would get another Tupperware, put it. So now you've got 3 Tupperwares with your chicken already on it. You know what you're going to be eating. It's already plugged into your MyFitnessPal. It is done. Literally, grab and go. It's that simple. Now, from the other aspect, actually, no, there's only really 2 ways you can do this. Yeah, you can literally just eat it then or prepare it. Now, with the if you want to cook it raw, I mean, if you want to measure it out raw and you need to know how much it is, I want to say, I'm trying to think. One second. That's right. So if you don't know your measurement raw, or you don't know your measurement cooked, but you're weighing everything out raw. If you want to know the cooked weight of the food, of meeting that same macro, cook 100 grams. I mean, you take 100 grams raw, cook it, reweigh it, and whatever that weight is, it's going to lose density. It's going to shrivel up a little bit, right? You're going to evaporate some of that moisture from the rawness. Put it on the scale, and then whatever that weight is, that's that cooked weight for that same amount. So whatever you're weighing raw, and whatever the macros are for that raw 100 per 100 grams, and then you cook it, the protein doesn't change, just the weight of the meat changes. So to make it easier for me to articulate, let's say you have 100 grams of raw chicken. You cook it, reweigh it, and now it's 88 grams. For the same macro profile, your cooked weight is 88 grams and your raw weight is 100 grams. So then you can just plug it into MyFitnessPal as, now you have both aspects. If you decided to cook it raw, if you decided to measure it raw or cooked, you now know the difference in weight. And that's it. Very simple. Same thing with beef, turkey, pork.